Hello and welcome to the second episode of Checkpoint. It's been an interesting week. I went and saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2 twice, on one day and then the day right after. It's a solid film, much better than the first Amazing Spider-Man film, and I particularly loved the soundtrack as well. But anyway, here are the 5 topics for this week. Finally, I've reached the checkpoint. So starting this episode off with something endearing, here's a story of an old dying woman called Roberta Fistenberg, who was losing her battle with cancer. The guys at Oculus actually sent her granddaughter an Oculus Rift dev kit. If you're not aware of what the hell an Oculus Rift is, it's a virtual reality headset device. Right now there are only development kits going out, with the consumer version being in development. Anyway, the daughter, Priscilla, basically used this Oculus Rift to show her grandmother the outside world for one last time.
So Grandma, I want you to look to your left, all the way.
Isn't that pretty?
Now,
Nice.
now look to your right.
It was over on the hillsides and the fountain.
Now look up.
Oh, and there's a light in the trees up there, the yellow leaves.
Yeah, just go ahead and explore the yard or the house.
You can see here that she's able to do things like go outside, look at her surroundings and walk upstairs. Things I imagine she's not been able to do in a very long time.
It's just like dropping into a mirage, dropping straight down into a bubble of new life. It's beautiful.
It was a very sweet thing to do. At this point in time, Roberta Fistenberg has actually passed away, though I imagine she can rest easy with the satisfaction of having a final wish granted. So depending on where you're from in the world, you may or may not know about the NHS. NHS stands for the National Health Service, which is a thing in England. To put it simply, it's free healthcare. However, about a year ago, this woman called Josie Cunningham pretty much demanded a boob job on the NHS. The boob job itself would have cost around 4.8k, but she got it for free, and this sparked quite a bit of controversy. Oh, and the reason she wanted the boob job was that she was bullied for having A cups, and the fact that she wanted to be a model, the latter of which was only revealed later as being the real reason. She went from an A to a double D, and it didn't cost her a single penny, and it was for pretty flimsy reasons. To add insult to injury, months down the line she then complained about them being too big and wanted them downsized again for free. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this woman up now is because she's recently come up in the UK news as she's announced that she wants to get an abortion because it's getting in the way of her road to celebrity status. Yes, you heard me right. She is 19 or whatever weeks pregnant, guys. This time next year I won't have a baby, I'll be famous instead. She went to appear on Big Brother or some shit. I cannot even believe the nerve of this girl. According to her, the condom split while sleeping with a client. She's a call girl, by the way. I mean, I wouldn't touch this girl with a 10-foot pole, but whoop. Now, with all this said, I found out that she's done a complete U-turn and has changed her mind about the abortion. What did it, you ask? The baby kicked. When the baby kicks, that's when the mother realizes that there's an unborn baby inside of them, a life, and their child. It's definitely gonna make you rethink abortion. Never mind her getting knocked up by a client over a split condom. Fair enough, that shit happens. But the reasoning behind her consideration for an abortion is just beyond me. So I'm pretty sure most of you have heard, or at least heard about, Avril Lavigne's new music video for her song Hello Kitty. You might have heard that the video itself is quite poor. I saw the video posted on my newsfeed on the day it was released with less than happy comments, so I clicked on it, only to find that the video was taken down by the user. My first thought was, gee, that bad, huh? The song Hello Kitty by itself isn't too bad in my opinion. Sure, it's a poppy mess with a random dubstep here and there, but I could listen to the song. I don't particularly hate the song. The problem most people find with it is that A, this isn't the Avril they remember, and B, she's 29 and she's still got the whole I'm a teenager thing going. However, it's the video where it all went wrong for a lot of people. The opening lyrics are Minna saiko arigato, which I think means something along the lines of thank you everyone, you're the best. Then there's the kawaii, which is a bit random, especially with the stupid hand sign she did there. Everything in the video is simply colourful and very Harajuku and Lolita looking. I only wish that the women in the video that dance with Avril looks more enthusiastic or at least mild. None of them look like they want to be there, though I'm sure that's part of the director's vision. They're only caught smiling for one split second in the video. And things like watching Avril bounce up and down like a child while ordering sushi to the backing of dubstep was just bizarre. One of the more funny things that came out of this whole thing was the people that was saying that this music video is racist. She made a statement a bit ago saying that she loves the Japanese culture and she spends half of her time in Japan. She flew out to Tokyo to shoot the video specifically for her fans in Japan with a Japanese label, choreographers and director. Japan couldn't give two shits about the portrayal in this video, especially since it's pretty much true. The only argument I could see is that it seems like a very stereotypical portrayal of Japan. You know, like how a lot of anime fans think that everyone in Japan lives and breathes anime and is the paradise for geeks, when in fact it's the complete opposite. So I've caught wind of what's coming out on PlayStation Plus for May, and we've got quite an interesting lineup this time around. For both regions, the European regions and the North American regions, PS4 gamers will get Stick It to the Man, a platforming adventure game. It was for the PS3 and Vita, but it's coming out on PS4 very soon. The game has received awards and favourable reviews, and a few of my friends and acquaintances voiced in this, so it's definitely one to check out. Both regions will also get Puppeteer, another platformer title with immersive visuals that plays in a 2D plane with 3D models and environment. Pro Evolution Soccer 2014 is coming to PlayStation Plus in North America. If you're a fan of this series, then this is for you. Personally, I'm not a big soccer fan, though I did used to play this series a lot when I was a lot younger. The European region had this game already last month. North America will also be getting Skullgirls Encore, the re-release of the original Skullgirls. The original was pulled from the PSN store due to Lab Zero Games switching publishers and Konami not being happy about it. It's back as Skullgirls Encore with gameplay tweaks and additions. Us lot in Europe will be getting Payday 2, a game that came out last year that involves cooperative gameplay and first-person shooting. North America will see Limbo and Surge Deluxe for the Vita, the former of which is a platform game on a 2D plane that's entirely made of black and white tones and film grain effects, and it just looks really good on the eyes. It involves a number of puzzles and obstacles and you will die a lot, but it's a fun game. Surge Deluxe is a block puzzle game that I don't know too much about, unfortunately. The Vita games us lot in Europe are getting is Everybody's Golf, because apparently everybody loves golf, but we will also be getting Mirror Master Rebirth for the Vita. That's pretty much the only game out of this entire list that I'm excited about. It's a port of the original Mirror Master The Demon Blade that came out on the Nintendo Wii. This version includes new scenarios as well as 4 new playable characters, DLC though. I never finished the original version, so this will be quite a treat to play. So I downloaded Soulcalibur Lost Swords on the night it came out. I made my profile and my character and was taken to the quest menu only to be booted out with an error code. After multiple retries, the same thing kept happening again and again and again, but it turns out I'm not the one with the problem, but the developers, since it's happening to almost everybody else. There's a technical issue with the game that makes the game unplayable. Pretty poor for a launch if you ask me. So the launch of the game has been delayed, though you can still download the game on the PlayStation Store. And that's been today's checkpoint. Stay tuned for more video game uploads and game doodles. As things are now, I've currently finished the Dragon Guard DLC series, so you can check that out. I've also actually started my boss run of Final Fantasy X HD, and I've still got Tales from Symphonia HD going on, as well as my game doodle spot. If you're not subscribed already, you can do so by clicking the button beside me. Thank you and take care.
Oh no, we can't lose that.